Hello everybody. Right, I thought I'd do this one. I've got my hat on because it's raining. I thought I'd do this one on distribution centres because I'm currently at a distribution centre, and it occurred to me that when I started running on the CX and I turned up to my first distribution centre, I was terrified. In fact, you can go back, there's an old video which for some reason shot sideways called Bob the Builder, and I think it wasn't helped by the fact that it was raining early in the morning because you just don't know what to expect. And the people in the gate just assume you've been doing this all your life, like, you know. So having said that, don't panic. It's not that complicated. There are people there to help you. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to pull in, and it's going to be a security stroke gatehouse type thing. This is probably a very good time, if you haven't got your high vis on, to put your high vis on, because that way you're kind of looking like you're the part and you're ready to go. And then the guy at the gate is probably going to say, who are you from, mate? What you're delivering? This is where your CX comes in handy, and this is where you go. Now, he's probably going to want some kind of reference number. Are you all right there, sir? That was a bit of a result. My booking time is 3:30, and it's now 2:30. But it looks like when that motor, the green one over there, moves to Mark 01, I'm going to get on there. So I might still got stuff to do. Anyhow, I digress. So yeah, so you're going to get to the gate. Security guy's going to ask you for a reference number, who you're from, what you're tipping. It's not always that complicated. Sometimes you'll go, I've got stuff from Tesco's, or I've got stuff from, I don't know. I don't know. I've got some stuff from a shop, and they'll go, yeah, that's fine, mate. Now they'll probably do it two ways. They'll either put you on a bay, which is one of these things, where you reverse on, the shutter will go up, the ramp will come down, or they'll tip you from the side. So we take it from a bay. What you'll do is reverse onto the bay, open your back doors up, reverse onto the bay. If you're in like a Luton with a tail lift, drop the tail lift so it's open, and then reverse onto the bay. And what the ramp will then do is the ramp will hit your tail lift. Not everybody will let you do that. Some of them go, no, you've got to be right on top of it. Some of them will. It depends on the distribution centres, like, you know. So yeah, and then what will happen is reverse the bay, then go to, there's normally like a driver's door. So you go to the driver's door, you come in and say, right, I'm on bay 13. A lot of the time they'll go, can I have your keys, please? This is to stop accidents. This is to stop when the guy's trying to pull the pallets off with a pallet truck, you drive off and he falls down the hill. And then you just wait, and there'll be a light. If it's a Sainsbury's, they've got a little hangy bit, and you clip your keys to it, and the weight of the keys tells the people you're there, kind of thing. And then there'll be a light, and that light will go red. It's green or red, and the light will go red, and that means don't move. So you just sit there, and you wait until and you'll hear it. You'll hear the noise going in and out the back like thunder, and then eventually the noise will stop, and that light will go from red to green, in which case you go back through the driver's door, go all done, and they'll normally give you some stamp paperwork and your keys. Pull forward, shut your back doors, strap your pallet truck down, shut the back doors, and away you go. Alternatively, particularly in a Luton, and sometimes with the smaller trucks like mine, they'll tip you on a ramp. So say, for example, they've got 22 bays. Bays 21 and 22 will be a ramp. And you drive up to the ramp, and then either a fork truck will come out and take it off the side, or take it off the back, or you'll take it off the back with the tail lift yourself and stick it in the warehouse and go, there it is, mate, sign here. And then you follow the one-way round. Or the thing is, every distribution is different. Every distribution centre is different. The one thing I will say with distribution centres is be prepared to wait. A lot of them, particularly some of the supermarket chains, you can be there. And somebody made a comment the other day, quite a comical one, and he turned around and said, there isn't a driver shortage, there's plenty of drivers. We're all just sitting in the distribution centres for 3 hours waiting to get tipped. Sometimes it's not their fault. I've had it with Waitrose where they've had to take off 9 pallets, or 4 pallets, it wasn't many pallets, but they had to check every single case. Harry had one the other day in Sainsbury's, a Spanish supermarket, and he was there for 3 hours while they checked every single case, give him 4 back. You know, like, it's not ideal, but you don't know it's a distribution centre until the job comes through. So it's not even like you can avoid it. It comes through and you're like, oh God, it's an Amazon, it's a Hermes, but they're not always that bad. And the Amazon have got an awful lot better as well. The cafe bit, they'll come out, people seem happy, they'll smile nicely, they'll take your key. And I was there the other day in the Bedford one, shiny new tables, big TV, tea and coffee. It's not ideal. I mean, it's not a in your front room, but it could be a lot worse, like, you know. So that's my Janet and John version of distribution centres. I've probably missed quite a lot off, but I'm sure it'll come out in the comments. And in the meantime, take care, take money.